A ceasefire is in place in Gaza. It is a ceasefire that hangs by a thread. After weeks of relative quiet, tensions are rising again. The recent release of 3 Israeli hostages, while a glimmer of hope, has done little to ease the tension. The men appeared malnourished, a stark reminder of the ordeal they endured. Hamas, the militant group that controls Gaza, warns that the ceasefire is in jeopardy. They claim that Israel has not fulfilled its commitments. Israel, in turn, accuses Hamas of using the hostages as bargaining chips. The threat of renewed conflict looms large. The clock is ticking. The world watches, holding its breath. The question remains, will peace prevail or will Gaza descend into violence once more? In Gaza, the ceasefire has brought a fragile peace. It is a peace that many fear is temporary. The streets are scarred by war, the buildings are riddled with bullet holes, the people are weary, they have endured years of conflict, many have lost loved ones. The recent escalation in violence has only deepened their trauma. Families huddle together in their homes, afraid of what the future holds. Children are too scared to sleep. They wake up crying, haunted by the sound of bombs. The people of Gaza just want to live in peace. They want a future free from fear. In Israel, the hostage crisis is a source of deep national anxiety. Families of those held captive by Hamas are living a nightmare. They cling to hope, praying for the safe return of their loved ones. The recent release of 3 hostages, though a positive development, has only heightened their fears. The images of the emaciated hostages serve as a stark reminder of the conditions they may be enduring. The Israeli government is under immense pressure to secure the release of the remaining hostages. The fragile ceasefire hinges on their safe return. The current crisis is the latest chapter in a long and bloody conflict. In October 2023, Hamas launched a surprise attack on southern Israel. The attack, which involved a ground incursion, left over 1,000 Israelis dead and sent shockwaves through the nation. Hamas also took over 250 Israelis hostage during the attack. Israel retaliated swiftly and fiercely. The Israel Defense Forces launched a bombing campaign on Gaza. The fighting lasted for weeks, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Thousands of Palestinians were killed, and the already dire humanitarian situation in Gaza deteriorated further. A ceasefire was eventually brokered, but the underlying tensions remained. The situation remains precarious. The possibility of renewed violence is a constant threat.